Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Friday. Yes, the weekend is upon us, and here we are for yet another edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. And we are going to take you to yet another one of my favorite verses. I got a lot of favorite scriptures, but I love this one. And there's so much for me to tell you. I'm going to try to cram it all in 5 minutes here. So here we go. We're in 1 Corinthians, okay, chapter 10, and we are in verse 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. Follow along with me. Check this out. Here's what it says. No temptation has seized you except what is common to man. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you're tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can stand up under it. I want to talk about temptation today. And we all have different levels of temptation, different kinds of temptation, how the enemy of our souls might bait the hook to try to get me to sin might look different than how he chooses to do so for you. But we all get tempted, okay? The time to deal with temptation is when it's still at the temptation level and not when it is given into and then becomes a sin. So what do we learn from this scripture that we could take with us today and the rest of this weekend and really the rest of our lives? There's three things, okay? And it's right from the scripture. First of all, no temptation has seized you except what is common to man. In other words, your temptation is not unique to you, okay? There are other people on this planet, in this town, in your church, who have faced a similar temptation than what you are facing right now. So we get this idea that, I'm the only one that's facing this. I'm the only one that goes through this. That's not true. The scripture here says that there is no temptation that is just unique to one person. It's common to everybody. Okay? Second truth is this. God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. Now, this is big because a lot of us think that, I just can't handle the temptation. I give into it all the time. It's just too strong for me. Not according to Scripture. Not according to Scripture. In fact, I want you to get this, child of God, Christian, Jesus follower, that God believes in you so much that he will allow the temptation to enter into your life because he knows that it is not too much for you. It's just the opposite of the lies that the enemy might be telling you. You will not be tempted beyond what you can handle, beyond what you can bear. That is a promise from Scripture. And then here's the third thought I want to give you here today. When you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can stand up under it. Now that's pretty awesome. That's really awesome. Not only does he put a cap on what that temptation is, but he's already devised a way for me to escape that temptation. So this is where you and I need to take some responsibility now, okay? We're going to be tempted. It's how we choose to respond to that temptation that is the key. If we realize that, yes, we can overcome it, and if we realize that not only can we overcome the temptation, but we could actually take God's way out of that temptation, then we could be victorious time and time and time again. So I would ask you today, what's that temptation that you face on a regular basis? What's that temptation that you face that you think you can't overcome? What gets you to sin over and over and over again? Today, I want you to know that you're not alone, that God's not going to allow this temptation to be more than you can handle, and he's already made a way out for you. So find God's way out. Run that way, and let's have victorious lives here, okay? Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome weekend. God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.